this review is for A Curious Journey by Jess Lea. If you want to check out my review, I have just posted that. So if you are on YouTube, there's a link in the description below, and if you're on my blog, there is a link within the post. And this is the video review. So A Curious Journey by Jess Lea. I have to ask, will Bess and Margaret ever get a moment's peace? Genuine question. Bess and Margaret have just moved into their new home when Bess's relative Hattie, who is a journalist, turns up, and Hattie is investigating a wellness centre where something doesn't feel right. And as usual, Bess and Margaret find themselves completely embroiled in the madness that ensues as a result. So I absolutely love Murder Under the Gum Tree series. They have all been brilliant. They are all standalone, which is fantastic. If you haven't read the other books in the series, you can read this one without knowledge of the characters. But I highly recommend that you do read the other books because they're just brilliant. And Margaret and Bess, they won my heart way back in the very first book, and I've loved them ever since. They're complete opposites, but the perfect pairing, and somehow murder and mayhem always seems to find them wherever they happen to find themselves. But this time they're kind of pulled into all this mayhem by Hattie turning up and using unconventional methods to get them to help clear her of alleged charges and uncover the truth about this weird, suspicious wellness centre that she's found. So no sooner had Hattie started sharing the details did I know that Bess wouldn't be able to resist helping. Bess just seems to get herself in these things without even trying, and her empathy for others is just unmatched. As soon as there's a reason to be empathetic to the situation, you've got Bess 100%. So it's always Margaret in these stories who I end up loving more and more, though, because she's an ice queen through and through, but she sometimes melts just that little bit for Bess, but never fully. But she'll do it a little bit to do what they need to do. And her one-liners, timing, presence, they all have me grinning and loving her no matter what the situation. She's just brilliant. However, this time that mask slipped a few times, unexpectedly showing more vulnerability than I'd ever thought possible with her. And it was great. I loved it. It gave better understanding, and it only sort of endeared her to me more. I absolutely love Margaret. She's one of my favourite characters. But Bess and Margaret, they're one of my favourite pairings as well, and I really, really hope we get more of them in future stories because they're just brilliant, and I really love spending time with them. So I'll pop a link in the description so you can grab a copy of A Curious Journey by Jess Lea, which I really hope you will. If you've read A Curious Journey, would love to know what you thought of it. Please do share and let us know. If you haven't read it yet, but you're planning to read it, it's on your to read list, and you're super intrigued and thinking, yeah, I really want to read that, then again, please do let us know because it's always great to find out what you're interested in reading. And if you do read it, I really, really hope you enjoy it. Bye.